Hello, and thank you for joining us for the training module number 4 for GatesConnect.com. Tonight, we're going to talk about initiating an RMA request. Our training module agenda will cover locating the RMA request links, providing the correct information for a successful RMA request, and what happens to the RMA request after it's submitted on GatesConnect.com. First, let's start by locating the RMA request links. There are two places to find RMA request links. Link number 1 is in the My Profile options. Go to the top right of the browser, click the My Profile link, and select Return Request. Then, all you need to do is fill out the required information for the return and click Submit. Some of that required information will include the reason for return, whether you're returning the full order or just specific items, and an explanation for that return. You will also need to have the original PO number to reference when submitting an RMA request. You can also find the RMA request link in your order. Access the order that needs to have the product returned, and select the Return Request link. Keep in mind that you can submit a return request for the full order or just specific products if you'd like. Once you click the Return Request link, as shown in the picture to the right, you will have the option to select whether you would like to return the full order, or you will have boxes next to each line of product where you can choose to select specific products to return. Once you've selected your Return Products option, you'll just need to click Submit, and you'll be taken to the Return Request page. Now let's talk about what information is needed for an RMA request. You will need to provide the exact customer PO number, any product numbers and specific quantities for that return, the reason for return, and then keep in mind that restocking and return freight charges may apply. Let's see how to initiate an RMA request in action. From the GatesConnect.com homepage, the first option is to find the Return Request link in the My Profile section. Go to the top right of your browser, select My Profile, and select Return Request. Once you do that, you'll be taken to the Return Request page, where you can fill out the exact information that you need. Start with the drop-down that says Reason for Return, and click the appropriate reason. Once you do that, additional fields will populate for more information. If you are returning the full order, keep the Specific Items button defaulted to No. If you need to return specific items, you can click Yes. Please enter a general description of the return in the General Description field, and then use the Add Item button to enter the specific items that you need to return. As you can see, there is detailed information when returning specific items. We want to make sure that the Gates Customer Experience team has the maximum amount of information for your return request right away, so there's less time in between your request and the return being processed. Again, you will also need the original PO number to place in the original PO number field. If you also have the specific invoice and you would like to add that in, you can do that, but it is not a required field. Once you have all the details for the return request entered, click Submit. Keep in mind, you can also initiate a return request from a specific order. First, navigate to the Order History screen and enter your PO number and click Filter to view your results. Once you've arrived on the Order Details page, notice the Return Request link directly next to the Shipping Information header. Click on the Return Request link and select either to return all products, or you can select each product by itself. When you've decided which type of return you would like, click Submit Return Request. You will be rerouted to the return request page, where you can submit and initiate your return request. After you've submitted your return request, the RMA request details are sent to the Gates Connect QA@gates.com email inbox. This is the same email inbox where you can ask questions about the site. Next, the Gates Connect inbox monitors forward the request to the correct customer experience department. Then, the customer experience team member will reach out to you directly if more information is needed to process the RMA. They may also reach out to you to let you know about any restocking fees or return freight charges that will need to be applied to this order. Keep in mind that all pricing, availability, and order history results in this training module are based off of training accounts. The results in these trainings should not be considered an accurate reflection of current customer information. To find your orders and your current customer information, log in to gatesconnect.com today. Thank you, and check back soon for more training modules.